Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. Poor boring dude here has been left stranded on this beach for the last week while I've been on holiday, but I'm back, I'm ready to pick up the campaign and play it through to completion on the channel. Hopefully you're going to be along for the ride. I should say I've been avoiding all the huge coverage of Baldur's Gate 3. It seems like everyone's playing it. All the websites, all the YouTubers, everyone's playing. I've tried to avoid videos, I've tried to avoid spoilers, anything really. What I did watch though was a guide on how to kind of get the most from your performance versus quality. Because I had a couple of comments on the first video, just kind of commenting on the pop-in and some of the textures and stuff. So what I've done is I've watched a guide and I've tried to tweak my settings to kind of strike a good balance between performance and video quality. What that does mean is that for this episode alone, I've kind of stuck an FPS counter in the top left. I just want to, for this one, just keep an eye on that performance and make sure it doesn't drop down too low. But equally, if it's high, there might be other settings I can push a little bit further. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how it looks currently. The other thing I've done is there was a comment from someone watching on mobile or tablet just asking for the text size to be increased. So I've pushed the dialogue size and kind of the environmental comments and stuff that appears above your characters' heads to the maximum. So, you know, hopefully on smaller screens that will be more visible now. But without further ado, let's dive in and see where we go. So we're on, as I said, this beach where our ship that we woke up on, the Nautiloid, is... well, it's crashed. It's not in the best of shape. Let's see what we can see. We've got a mangled fisher here. So let's take that. And I see Shadowheart, who we did rescue on the ship. We got her out of her pod. She's unconscious here. In the early access, she was further up there fiddling with something. I don't know if that's something that happens if you didn't rescue her from the pod, or if it's just changed for the 1.0 release. I'm not sure. Yeah, I hope the FPS count is not too distracting. I will turn it off after this episode and then moving forward. As I said, I just wanted to keep a track on performance just for this one. Alright, let's reach for the artifact.
What are you doing?
Checking to see if you were alive?
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive?
Doesn't matter, we made it.
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We? You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Ah. Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Shadowheart will remember that. Okay. Okay, let's proceed, shall we? Pouch, got a backpack. Some stuff like this wooden barrel doesn't show up when I sort of highlight objects, but it is worth trying to click on these still. That one had thieves' tools in. We'll have a look at the backpack. We have a brimmed hat. This wizardly hat has a little embroidered rabbit inside its lining. The rabbit is called Snowball, and once he was lost, never to be found. Oh. Okay, got a pouch here. Got a potion of healing. Now, if I look in my inventory, so I did share out the potions of healing, I think, and actually the others had more than I did. I think I'll stick that in my little utility bar there. Don't know how much of this stuff we're actually going to need. So my carry weight is very low because I'm a very low strength character, so we'll just keep an eye on that. I might equip the old wizard hat though. Look at that. It's like a Harry Potter sorting hat, doesn't it? I'll put that on for now. Got myrgrass. Okay, it's probably some kind of crafting thing, if I had to guess. What's that? Suspension of myrgrass. I don't know. Gone now. I think I've probably got an alchemy pouch, so is this where stuff is going to appear in? So if I open this... There we go. So we've got our fire amber and our myrgrasses sitting there quite nicely. We've got a ring of keys, camp supply pack. Dead Fisher, what's he got? He's got a bit of gold. Intellect Devourer, these little brain things that run around. That's not got anything at the moment. Let's go up here. We've got some Bucket-O fish. These are actually worth camp supplies, so let's pick up. One thing you can do, I saw it pop up there, I wasn't sure if we'd have to unlock the camp first, but what you can do with all these camping supplies to reduce the weight you're carrying, because you only ever use them in camp, is just send them straight to the camp. Which I might just preempt that and do that right now. Because this weighs a couple of pounds. Obviously, carry weight is quite a thing for my character, so if we just send that to the camp. Same with this fish. There we go. We'll try and keep track of that. I'm not going to do it every time we pick something up, but when weight becomes an issue, or periodically, we'll have a look at doing that. Just thought it worth mentioning at this point. I mean, you can do it straight from picking stuff up too. It's quite convenient. The book Shanties for the... what was it? The Sea Bitch or something. Bitch Queen. Okay. I'm not going to read these out, but I'll scroll through the pages, so, you know, feel free to pause the video and have a little read if you want to. I will read some of the lore. It's stuff if it seems important for quests or, you know, something that we're doing. Like this perfumed letter. Let's have a read of that. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again. And again. And keep on saying it till we're old and grey. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. That's a bit of a shame. Obviously this guy, this was probably the boat that he'd brought in, and I think maybe we crashed on him. So, it wasn't our fault. It kind of was our fault, but not really. Right, so let's do this. Let's take some myrgrass. So our boots, why are they glowing red at the some seem to imply they were hot, but they were probably wet because we were walking in the water. Some gold. Oh yeah, we'll definitely try and click on these barrels. I don't know why they don't show up when you highlight stuff. I've got a couple of thieves' tools now. Zip camp. And what's this? A bottle. We're just going to pick up everything at this stage. It's a little early to know what's useful and what's not. I mean, I did play the early access. I played a lot of the early access, but I think quite a lot has changed for the full release. So we're just going to be feeling our way a little bit. These little brains don't really carry much. Another mangled fisher. Got a mug. I don't know about picking up the mug. I feel like that's probably something that's not that useful. Done it. So this is like a fast travel point. I think we've probably unlocked it now. It's on the mini-maps, so... in fact, the mini-maps come up quite big, isn't it? Can I minimise the size of it? No, it's probably alright. Okay, so these recipes that we're unlocking. It says press H to view, but then it just opens up this. I guess what I'm interested in is that do I have... like sleight... I do have actually proficiency in sleight of hand. I think that's pick locks. Yeah, so what we can do is we'll have a go at opening this up. Where have my lockpicks appeared? Stick them there. Because this door is going to be locked.
We get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
This lockpick.
Do the trick.
Here we go. So it's a Ooh, okay. So it's difficulty 20. That is difficult. However, we can add 5 to our dice roll. So, I mean, as long as we roll a 15, we can add a bonus though. We can get a guidance off Shadow Hearts. Let's actually add that too. So suddenly it's maybe more like a 40% chance to succeed. Let's give it a go. There is another way in if we fail. Ah! Yeah, we failed pretty hard there. I'm going to try again, you know. That was a very low roll. Yeah, we're just off, I think. Wow, 16. Yeah, okay. We're running out of lockpicks now. That's okay. It was a very high difficulty class. It was higher than I was expecting. I think that's the guidance we've got on us, isn't it? He's got his mug, so we're not worried about that particularly. Now, these guys.
More of those wretched things.
What's this guy got? He's got a little dagger. Got nothing.
Something good here, I hope.
Yeah, so I'm guessing these guys were on the ship and they kind of got flung out when it crashed. I'll take all that. I can't remember if we looked through this barrel. Ah, obviously not. Now, being a Larian game, these bottles of water, I wonder if they interact with patches of fire and stuff. I imagine they do. But these little intellect devourers are quite nasty. So, what you can do... Let's just get a little bit closer. I'm going to hit space. No, is it O? No, O's the tactical view. What's the turn-based view? Maybe it's not been introduced yet? Oh no, shift and space. There we go. So we're in turn-based mode now, and basically this is going to give us the first round of combat, almost like a surprise round. So we're going to be able to do a little bit with these enemies before they get a chance to act.
Let us stay back. One strike could be
Maybe not. I was kind of expecting to be able to do both. Okay, never mind. Well, let's shoot him. I could do a hamstring shot, so that would mean that, presuming that we hit, well, we got a 95% chance. It'll slow him down. There we go. Flourish. Yeah, I don't think we can really do much else, so we'll end his turn. Oh, dash. Okay, so they're probably going to be able to get up close to me, but that'll be... Oh, or not. Yeah, he moved a little further. And that was the one I hamstrung. Okay, so Shadowheart, I don't want to get her into the fire. I'd quite like to whack this one, though.
On my way.
Let's come up here. What's it got? It's got 10 hit points. I could hit it with a guiding bolt. It seems like overkill, but they do hit hard, these little things. Yeah, there we go. And I'm just going to pop a Shield of Faith on Boring Dude. Give a bit more AC. I'll also come up here and hopefully tank their hits a little bit. She's got less health, but I think with her shield and stuff, I'm assuming that her armor class is higher. Where does it show that? Armor class 16. How can I go to Boring Dude?
Blood comes easy these days.
He's actually 16 as well. Okay. Oh no, that's because she's put an extra 2 on. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Right. And 10. Oh, it's me again. Okay. Well, this is the hamstrung one, so I might leave that one still. We could shoot this one. I can't do another hamstring shot. Oh, I can only do that once per short rest. Okay. Although I'd have a good chance of killing this one. Let's do the gaping wounds. Oh, can I not do that on... Is that only melee? Okay, it might only be melee. Yeah, okay, only 5. I'm going to pull back a little bit. It's a miss. Okay, well, we did... it's 85% chance to hit, so I think we'll just keep this simple. There we go. That's pretty much it. We could try a melee shot. I haven't done much melee yet. Still 95% chance to hit, so let's do that.
You fight well.
Yeah, we leveled.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Right, so let's have a little look at the leveling then. So level 2.
Is that blood?
Click on that.
No, never mind.
Why is it taking so long? Here we go. Health up. Nice. Class features. We've unlocked a spell slot. Okay, we can gain 2 spells. That's pretty much our choice. So, I think... that's... Yeah, so that's kind of our... that's one of the things we wanted, our ensnaring strike. I think in character creation I picked whatever it was that gave me advantage on this. And it's a bonus action. So yeah, I'll take that. Good berry now. This is something rangers get, that you can take a feat or something, as I understand it. That means that these don't do 1 to 4 hit points healing. They can actually do up to 10, I think. I don't know if I'm that fussed about it. Just thought I'd mention it. What's Hail of Thorns? The thorns deal weapon damage to the target and then explode. The explosion deals an additional 1 to 10 piercing damage to the target and surrounding creatures. This is a bonus action. On miss, the thorns still explode. On save, the target still take half damage. That seems really good, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look at the rest, though. Hunter's Mark. Oh, I do like Hunter's Mark. That was one of the things I wanted to take. I think I do take it, because with Hunter's Mark, you can bonus action, stick it on an enemy, and you'll be doing an extra d6 damage to it on every attack. And then when it dies, during the same combat, I think it's actually between combats as well, you can reapply it between, as long as you haven't rested in the meantime, for free, as a free action to another enemy. So it is really good. I think you have to take that. Oh, but I want to speak with animals as well. Oh, this is hard. You know what? I'm going to take off Snaring Strike for now. I'm going to take Hunter's Mark, because that is just too good. And I'm going to take Speak with Animals. And then the next time we can add spells, I'm going to add Ensnaring Strike and the Hail of Thorns, I think. But those are the ones I want to take now. Okay, so now the fighting style. So we're going to go the archery route with this character. Which... yeah, we're going to be a ranged character. I think, because I mentioned in the character creation, I can't remember if I mentioned in the episode 1, but I want to go down a Gloom Stalker build. At the next level, level 3, we'll be able to pick that as a subclass, and basically it's going to give us a lot of bonus stuff to do on the first round of combat. Hopefully we're going to be able to, kind of burst things down really quickly in combat. But to do that, you kind of need to go into combat hidden and kind of ambush. So I think being a long range character, I think will be good there, because otherwise if you're melee, you're gonna have to sort of sneak in between enemy sight lines and stuff, whereas hopefully as a ranged character we can just shoot over the distance that enemy can see. So yeah, we're gonna take that. Hopefully it doesn't take quite as long to load up Shadowheart's loading screen. Oh, here we go. Maybe that was just the first time since the reload. So her health has gone up. She gets a spell slot and a channel divinity charge. We start off with 2 effects: turn undead, and an effect determined by our domain. Okay. Turn undead. Pray to turn all undead that see you. So yeah, so undead will just kind of stay away. They'll run away from the character using this for 3 turns, it looks like. Wisdom save. And invoke duplicity. Distract enemies with an illusion. Within 3 meters of the illusion, attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies. Huh. I didn't use a lot of this in the early access, but actually it sounds really good. Within 3 meters of the illusion. So yeah, so if we've got a couple of melee units who are having a go at something, she can do that, and they'll get advantage on their rolls. That's really good. Okay, nope, happy with that. Have a little look at her spell book though.
My faith protects me.
Is it B? No. Have a look. Spellbook. Here we go. So she... Oh, that's mine. Where's Shadowheart? So she's got... So these are the ones she's got prepared, right? Okay, so yeah, so these are the ones she's got prepared. So she's got Heal, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds, Shield of Faith. They're all pretty good. Bane. Bless is a good one to have. Like, yeah, I think maybe we'll add that at another time. They gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls. That is really good. How long does it last? 10 turns. Again, so yeah, this is something you'll probably try and keep active most times. This is a distance heal. That's a melee heal. I think I'll take off the range heal for now, and we'll add bless. Okay. Good. All right. Let's just orient myself. Yes, that's the way we came. I'd be very surprised if these things had anything on them. That doesn't look like.
I've got a long road ahead. On my way.
Quick look in the upper levels. Oh, there's a dead mind flayer there. We'll check him out. And there's a chest up there. Okay.
What's hiding here?
What have we got? We've got a rapier. That'd be quite good for us. I know we're generally a ranged class, but it's the right sort of weapon for us to use. Can I actually equip that from here? I can. Let's just equip it. We'll take the gold and the necklace and everything else. Very nice. Let's check out what this guy's got. Caustic bulb. So these are kind of little grenade type things. So we'll take that. We'll try and use them in combat as well. I generally forget to use consumables in combat, but try and remember. He's got a skull. I don't think we need that. We'll take that though. I'll do what's in the chest. We have a Wizard Bane oil. Coat your weapon in oil. Its targets receive a -3 penalty to spell attack rolls and spell save DC. And disadvantage on saving throws for maintaining concentration. Interesting. I didn't see this in the early access. That's maybe a new item. That's cool. I think it's a consumable. I think it's just a single-use item. But we'll maybe pick our battle with that one. Let's run down this way. There is another way we can go up there, but we're going to go this way for now. Some crates. We have another thieves' tool. Oh, does that sort of get automatically added to my thing down here? I don't know if it does. It doesn't really matter because I can... let's see, this one's locked, but I think I can just use the lockpick here, right? Lockpick. Hopefully it's a lower DC on this one. Difficulty class 5. There we go. So unless I roll a 1, there should be a pass. 18. There we go. If I'd rolled that on the other door, we'd have got in. Nice. So we do so even if you pass the check, you do still use up the thing. Dexterity saving throws +1. That's quite good. I probably won't keep the wizard hat on my guy. I just thought it'd be funny to wear for a little while. Oh, crafting stuff. I don't know if the crafting is a new addition for 1.0 or whether I just didn't use it in the early access, but I'm not quite sure how the crafting system works. So I think maybe it's something you do in camp, perhaps? Yeah, so this stuff, how am I not... Press H. Why am I not seeing that? recipes and stuff. I don't know. Anyway. We will get involved in the crafting side a bit more. Maybe the first time we camp, we'll kind of see what the deal is. Meanwhile, got another guy up here to talk to. Astarion.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Leave. Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
We're pretty dexterous. Let's try that. It's a DC 10, as long as we get 7 or above. We didn't. We failed. Goodness me.
Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Hmm? And you, keep your distance.
Thanks for the guidance, Shadowheart.
No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
We could try and headbutt the elf. Let's do it. What do we get? So it's a 1d20. We get -1 from strength, but 2 from melee weapon proficiency. Let's try. What's the DC? It's 14. We actually can add the bless this time. So we would need. Yeah, we'll need a fairly high roll. I think we did it though. There we go. Needed the bless.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Put the knife away and I'll tell you everything.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Tell him your name and your story.
My. You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yes, unfortunately they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it? We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Cool. So we've got Astarion now. We can level him up straight away. Let's do so. It's loading again. Yep. Level 2 Rogue. Health. He's got cunning actions, hide, dash, and disengage. These are bonus actions that rogues can do from level 2 on. Okay, so if we wanted to multi-class him, we could. We're not going to do that at this stage, so let's cancel that. So he's going to be a rogue. It's good to know that's where you do the multi-class stuff, though, because I'll be doing that on my character. He's got Dark Vision. He's got Fey Ancestry, Elven Weapon Training, Opportunity Attack. Well, I think everyone gets that. Okay, sweet. Okay, well, let's journey on. 3 of us. The cliff goes back round into the ship.
There.
What do we have here?
And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No, you should be furious, shouldn't
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
you? Oh, I'm very low intelligence. I don't think that's a very good idea. We could maybe try with... can I actually... Okay, I can't check... Or can I? Oh, I can check character sheets, so... Shadowheart. Oh, no, she's crouching now. How do I get onto her character sheet? Here we go. So her intelligence is only 10. Astarion... He's actually the highest intelligence. Mine's really low. So I'm going to break free.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just going to close those eyes forever. I thought I might try the check with Astarion, but it's fine. There we go. He's dead. What's he got? He's got a potion of speed. We'll take these things. Anything going on in the upper levels here? What's up this way? I think that's just... I think we've been down there. So let's go this way. That encounter played out slightly differently from the early access. Got some dead goblins.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
We'll take stuff and we'll kind of sell it. I don't know how much healing Astarion's got, so we'll give him that. In fact, let's have a good look at Astarion as well, because he's currently set up as a archer type. I might make him more of a melee type. Underpants. If I was to give him a short sword... Actually, let's give him my rapier, because I'm going to try and just stick to range. So let's give this to Astarion. How is he with dual wielding? Can he not dual wield? Maybe that's a feat he has to pick up, or a fighting style or something. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. But he does have a rapier. He might be more of a ranged rogue, melee rogue, I mean.
I'll just help myself.
Camp supplies. We'll send that straight to camp. I'll take the goblin bow.
Watch your back.
I clicked on my character.
Alive, so that's progress.
Ooh, what's this?
If not over, then through. What's going on with that room? It looks unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
We could slap that. I mean, I've got very poor strength. What's I could. All right, we'll give it a go. What is it? Difficult. DC 7. All right. Well, let's add some. Let's add a guidance to that as well. Ooh, I think we just passed. Okay. Well, maybe not just, but yeah, just about.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At not wasting the time of passing adventurers? I certainly hope so.
Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Draw your weapon. Never mind the North Lloyd. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand, so who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I like that the companions are chiming in dialogue a bit more. In the early access, it was a bit like, you know, they would just stand around behind you and, yeah, you know, not participate. But yeah, I like this. So let's take the ranger response here. I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites? Yeah, I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Yeah, come along.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that
I think they've
effect.
changed up the dialogue as well. I don't remember some of these
But before
lines.
you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Cool. Okay, so we got a level up for Gale as well. Let's do that now. Oh, Visit of Waterdeep. So he's... Okay. So he's chosen Evocation. I think that's a good one. I think that's basically damage dealing, isn't it? So... learning spells from... Evocation spells from scrolls costs half as much. And he's got Sculpt spells. Create pockets of safety within evocation spells. Allies automatically succeed saving throws against these spells and take no damage from them, which is awesome. So like things like Fireball, which we're going to be doing a lot of when we get it. Let's have a look at the spells we can take. Burning Hands is good, but you have to be within 5 meters, whereas I'm hopefully going to keep Gale a little further back than that. All being well. Charm, Chromatic Orb. Hurl a sphere that deals 3 to 24 thunder damage. That's not bad. Colour Spray, that's a blind. Disguise, Expeditious Retreat. Temporary hit points are pretty good at these low levels. Feather Falls, not bad. Shield, when you're about to be hit by an enemy, increase armor class by 5. Not bad. I think we'll take Magic Missile, though, because that scales as well, so that's a pretty good spell. Ice Knife. Haven't seen this one before. Throw a shot of ice that deals 1 to 10 piercing damage, explodes, and deals 2 to 12 cold damage to anyone nearby. Leave as an ice surface. That sounds pretty good, actually. Oh, we can give him a familiar. Tasha's Laughter. That can immobilize enemies as well. Not bad. I'm going to take the Ice Knife, though. I think. We could change his subclass, but I kind of like the Evocation ones. Elemental Energy into attacks, yeah. So I think we'll keep him with that. Then he's got his prepared spells. He's got Thunder Wave, Sleep, Witch Bolt, Mage Armor, and Grease. Well, I want to get Magic Missile and Ice Knife into the mix, so let's... Witch Bolt is good, because you can recast it. Sleep is quite useful. I might... oh, they're all useful. That's the thing, they're all useful. I might take away Thunderwave just because, again, it's one you have to be quite close up to do. I think I want Magic Missile in there. Let's take Mage Armor off. Because again, kind of hoping he's not going to get hit. Let's kind of work on that basis. Alright, let's do that. Right. Let's continue. So, I think we've kind of been down... Well, not this area specifically. I don't think there's much to do there, though. But let's sort of move on this way. Actually, one thing it would be good to do. Yeah, we're gonna pick up another member of the party, I think, because I like Astarion as a character. I do.
Must have been here a while.
But he does kind of double up with the skills I'm taking. I'm going to be multi-classing into Rogue as well at some point. Whereas we could kind of do with a meat shield.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad.
Sorry about the popping. I have tried. I think it's just...
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the
I don't know.
goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them. Holy house. Under elf.
Lay tight, Nymessa.
Let's try an intimidation. It's only DC 5. In fact, let's just try and make sure we do succeed. So basically, we only really need to roll a 2. Yeah, okay. Didn't need the guidance in the end, but it would have been close.
Come, Nymessa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Never. Okay, good. Well, we didn't have to fight these guys. That was good.
Observe and listen.
Enough gawking.
You'll hear
Get me
goblins
down.
before you see them.
As you say.
Goes.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
What exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Simple thank you, wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Okay, alright, let's journey together.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Alright, so, sorry Astarium.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
Need you to stay at the camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay at the camp.
Well, you know where to find me.
Okay, good, right, let's take Lae'zel.
Has the error of your ways become clear?
Yep.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust
she?
your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Okay, she's leveled up. I was going to say it's unfortunate that she and Shadowheart do not get on at all. Right, let's level up Lae'zel then. Health increase, so she gets action surge, I think, doesn't she? Yeah, so there isn't really any choices to make for her. We'll have a quick look at what she comes with. So, great weapon fighting. So when you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die for an attack with a two-handed melee weapon, that die is re-rolled. So that's pretty good. Do more damage with big weapons. Yeah, cool. I think she's already got a two-handed sword. We'll have a quick look at what she's equipped with, though.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah, it's a long sword that she's wielding with both hands, so that's fine. I think that qualifies as a great weapon. Have I kind of... Actually, I think...
Like its will be done.
Yeah, so when we click with on the slot, you kind of get an option for everything she can equip there. Just going to see if I've got any proper two-handed weapons that are not that quarterstaff. I think it's just that long sword she's already got, isn't it? We might find something else. But we'll stick with that for now, then.
Looking ahead.
Let's go this way.
I wanted the easy path.
Right, so we've got an encounter here. We might be able to get through it by talking, if it's anything like the early access. I have saved recently. Let's give it a go.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Alright, so what could we do? We could make an excuse, or we could try a check. Persuasion, I get +2 for that. Deception and intimidation, however, no bonuses. So we could say that ship's full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. What else do we have? Or attack. Yeah, let's try the persuasion then. So it's DC 10, we already get a +2, and let's add a guidance to that. So as long as we roll a 7 or above, it should be a pass. Okay, good.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
Good. Okay, we avoided a fight anyway.
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Yeah, it may have been, but we're going to be in a fight soon enough, Lae'zel. Don't you worry. So we've got this little chapel place, and this leads down to that locked. Well, I think if we go down there, that's the locked door we tried to pick earlier. So it's all part of the same structure. We're basically just going to be taking a different way in. What's this plaque say, or plaque?
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Okay, this is one way in, so what we can do is, how do I just, oh yeah, if I hold down control, I can just shoot an arrow at this this rope. This is kind of the easy way in. We're going to do this. You can also sort of try and get in there, like with conversational checks, but yeah, we're just going to do it this way. There's crate here, it's empty. There's also there is stuff down here, but we'll be exiting it via that, so we'll look at it then. We got down there bedrolls. Well, there's a couple of sacks actually. Let's have a quick search of those. Or twisting vines. We kind of want to avoid those. What do we have? A torch, some rope, Chultan fire swill. That's camp supplies. A dagger and a couple of lockpicks. We'll take those. Oh, was that the backpack? So what's in this one? Bit of food. That's fine. Let's have a quick look at my weight limits. It's not too bad at the moment. I will probably send some stuff to camp storage at some point. I'm saying there's a water surface there. But can I just jump down the hole? Oh, we can. There's some sort of roll going on in the background, not quite sure what. Hello? Oh, we've landed straight in combat. I wasn't expecting them to be here. Whoops. What's that? Is that a fire? That's an oil barrow. Barrel. Which is interesting. Where's my wizard? Oh, he's there. Where is he in the order? I don't have a way of lighting that on fire, I don't think. Yeah, let's put on the hunter's mark then. So it's a bonus action this first time. It does use a spell slot. But now, assuming that I can hit, it's done more damage. I kind of want to run over here so these guys kind of stand. I don't think anyone's going to be able to run beyond her because she's blocking the doorway. But I guess it's her turn now, so I guess we'll find out what she's going to do. She'll probably move. Oh, she's poison attacked me, okay. Critical miss. So, now it's Lae'zel. What's that? I've never seen this before. Interesting. She's going to run up and hit them. Is there a better alternative? I don't think so.
No time to waste.
65. It's enough. And because there's people standing out here, I might just action surge now. So that gives us another attack. So we can't jump, but I think we can get within range. So possibly daze. I think I'm just going to hit 12. Not bad. Not bad. Half his health off. She could heal as well. I mean, she is down a couple of points. I think maybe we'll leave that because it can heal up to 12. So
I don't fancy their chances.
now we've got Gale. Oh, he does have Firebolt, actually. Maybe try this.
I won.
Where are you going? Oh dear. Sorry about that, Lae'zel. I'm sure you're fine. Who else did it hit? Actually, it was just Lae'zel in our party. She'll be fine. With a mage armor, that's probably wise. Okay, maybe we'll put like. Oh, I'm out of spell slots actually. She's actually got a firebolt. Chance to hit 50. Tell you what, if it hits, it's a kill. There we go. All right, let's just trying to. Oh, is there someone else who's still? Oh God, there is as well. I didn't see him there. Maybe I could jump past. If I come here, can I jump? There we go. Ooh. 56. Oh, I've got disadvantage. Oh, because I'm poisoned. Okay. Alright, well, we'll give it a go. Hey, we did it. Dice are in our favour. Now, what happens with Lae'zel? Do I have to come and get her up? Here she comes. Alright, tell you what, that was pretty tough. Can I do a short rest? How do I do a short rest?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, that's just the menu. Okay, so let's do a short rest.
Lovely little pick-me-up.
We could probably do a little heal on Lae'zel as well. Oh, she doesn't get her spell slots back. Okay. Might be good to do the second wind now. Oh well. So I wasn't expecting that group to be here. I was expecting them to be in here, so I don't know if there's other or different enemies around in this area now. So I think probably we'll just act as if there's going to be more fighting here. We'll leave that junk. We get anything interesting out of the stacks of books? Nope. It's not too long, maybe I'll read this. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces. Disease, war, funeral rites. But there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless aeons, it was Jurgle, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, until even he grew weary. Young Baal, Bane and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed primacy over death from Jurgle's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder, if not the most violent of death, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelemvor to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die, after all. Those who worship death should remember that, above all else. There we go. So those are names that will have a bearing on this game, I think. Because they certainly did in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Ooh, what do we got? Destitute clothes. Old floppy hat. And rags. I will take them because they do have a gold value. Actually, speaking of, I forgot that helmet I picked up as well. So maybe I'll give that to Lae'zel. Because gives her a bit of extra dex saving throw. So let's equip it. I think she looks silly in it though, so let's take it off. I mean, let's hide it. Hide helmet. There we go.
Onward.
I actually will search these bodies with her because she is the strongest in our party. Makes sense. I think that's probably the same armor I've got on already. I wonder if they came running when they heard the rock fall down. It's possible. Is that just a thrown, or can it be a two-handed weapon? I think it's a thrown weapon. Some of these might be useful. Let's grab the stuff first, and then we'll have a think about who we might give it to. Ooh. Poison. The adventures of one Baron von Baron and his goblin guide Jaw as they brave the thick jungles of Chult. You can pause it if you want to read that. I think that's more sort of comedy stroke flavour thing, so I'll leave that for now. Okay, let's have a quick look at what we found then. So, in terms of Lae'zel then, there is this great club. It does less damage, though, is the only thing. Tell you what, though, when you miss an attack, you deal 3 bludgeoning damage anyway. It says great club. It is two-handed. The mischance makes it quite intriguing. We can give that a go, actually. For now. I'm sure it won't be long before she gets a proper good weapon. I think probably armor-wise, she's pretty good already.
No time to dally.
Got change shirt.
Yes?
Has Gale got anything that's better? I think these are all the same, aren't they? I'm pretty sure for me, it's going to be, yeah, I think I've got this equipped already. I don't think they do anything different. I could put on some destitute clothes. Old floppy hat. I think the short sword's probably about the best melee I can have at the moment. Okay, well, we didn't really pick up a lot that can sort of replace what we're already wearing. That's okay. So let's go down here first. I think this is the room they were looting, if it's anything like the early access. My guess is they heard the commotion and ran out. And we had the fight there instead, which wasn't bad, because I was able to blow most of them up. Yeah. What's the unclaimed?
Put my hands on everything.
Okay. I'll leave it up. I'm not going to read it, but you know, again, feel free to pause if you want to have a little look at that. I don't know if it's something that might be pertinent to the rest of the game. I don't know. What's this plaque say?
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Chapel records. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Yvain Arkinson, Ogma, internal rot. Devrin Stout, Saloon, fever. So the Ilmater, Ogma, and Saloon are gods within the pantheon of Baldur's Gate. Not quite sure what that all means, though.
That's curious.
So we've spotted a hidden lever, so I think we'll pull that. Imagine that's opened a door. I'll take the gold and stuff. Did I look in there? I assume I did. Oh, another candle. They weren't able to loot very much by the look of it. But that's okay. Yes, so this opened this door, that's good. We're going to go and just have a little look over on this side first. The Book of Final Breath. Dense rows of scrawled text. The few legible entries seem to detail the names and final words of numerous individuals. Come see this, it's Madge Pinner, laboratory explosion. Roth Cress, waylaid in a Neverwinter alley. You're blocking my light. Darnaree, Waterdavian Featherlung. Okay. Interesting. We've got this door too. It is locked, but we have a lever here, so we could flip that. We got down here. Oh, we got another fight. Only got one enemy though this time. I appear to be the nearest. Okay, well it's this dude, isn't it? So I've still got the hunter's mark I can reapply as a bonus, I think. So I will do that. I thought it was a free action, but it seems to be a bonus. But that's fine. So he's got 18 health. So this isn't going to be a kill. In fact, I might even hamstring him. Let's do that. He saved the hamstring. So he took damage, but he's not hamstrung. Okay, well I'm just going to... Don't think he can reach me. I'm just going to tuck in here. I'll do. And on. So if we'd gone down to have a little chat at that door, he's the one we'd have spoken to. Oh, he did get round to me though. Took a miss. Gale, you can come round. He's got 8 health left. I think we could... let's just magic missile. Aim all 3 at him. There he goes. So what did young Andorn have? He had a key, leather armor, short sword, bottle. Just take all that.
How farther can I go?
Okay, so we've got quite a lot of stuff to loot here. Oh, I'll take the plate. That's worth a decent amount of money. I'll take the gold. We'll take all the food as well because we can send it to the camp at some point.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
It's interesting. So he's tired.
Long abandoned. No more worship. No more prayers.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
I don't think there's anything up there. This door just goes to the outside that we've already been to. There's the gold. So look at the plaque.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Everything we've seen kind of suggests this is a very ancient temple. Possibly... Oh, hang on. It's a fane? This is interesting. Can I actually see it up close? If I examine it, maybe? Yes, so this is a character. This is probably an Easter egg. He was a player character in Divinity Original Sin 2, also made by Larian. Excruciatingly precise lines bring this portrait's undead subject to life. Despite his empty eye sockets, you could almost swear his gaze follows you, judgmentally. I liked Fane. He was a good character in DOS 2. Interesting. I forgot what I was saying now. Inkpot. That's worth a little bit of cash. And why we chose to stand there. Yes, everything suggests this is a long dead temple. Possibly had links to at least one of the gods of death. Potentially. Quite a lot of clues there. There's not much here. But bearing in mind the time on the video now, what I think I might do is head to camp. Particularly as we were saying we were exhausted. We could short rest again, but I want to kind of get spell slots and everything back. So I think we're going to go and do a long rest. And it's our first visit in this playthrough to our actual camp. So there'll be a little bit of stuff to do there, I think. Here we go. So the campsites throughout the game, they will kind of tailor themselves to your current environment. So at the moment, we've got this sort of interior temple kind of look. I'm not going to chat to companions yet because I want to give it a bit of time to breathe and not sort of rush through that stuff. Mugwort. Is that a...
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Thing? Alchemy ingredient? Like I said a little while ago, I'm still not quite entirely sure how the crafting stuff works. We could talk to people. I'm not going to do that now. What was with that telescope?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Makes sense, we're inside. What I thought I might do is send all my camp supplies into the camp, though. So we can see it's sort of bringing our weight down with each of these things that we do. There we go. So that's manageable now. I think we're just going to end the day. Yep. What did that say? Hunt to complete. I think that was just my hunter's mark thing disappearing. Why Starion's in green for some reason? Not quite sure why. Yeah, go to bed. Oh, all right. Is that Astarion wishes to speak to me then? Because he's in green. Let's have a quick chat then.
So we're resting here, turning in for the night.
Slept in the woods? We're not in the woods. It's no feather bed, but it'll do.
I suppose. I'm not really sure what I expected, really. This is all a little new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
Yeah, we'll take the ranger choice. The right herbs can make a soothing tea if you can't settle in.
No. Tea isn't really my drink. I'll be awake a while anyway. I need some time to think things through, to process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
That's fine. Thank you. I'll sleep better for that.
The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
Okay, so let's go and turn in for the night.
Go.
Ooh, I've spoken to him. Oh, we got a Shadowheart one. Alright, quick chat with Shadowheart then. I don't want to sort of miss any companion stuff.
What were you two talking
that's
about?
Scripted. What do you mean?
You and the pale fellow.
If that was any of your business, we'd have called you over.
Wrong. Your business is mine. We're entwined, thanks to this. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. Sooner we find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Okay, now perhaps we can get to bed. Right, so here's where we pick our camp supplies. I'll probably just try and use the little stuff first, to be honest. If we... What do I do? Oh yeah, just click on that. Got a couple... Oh no. Haggis. That's too much. Slightly over. Poutine. I mean, worth 10 maybe? We'll take a 2 and... There we go. I could have done auto-select, I suppose. But anyway, let's just use some of that stuff. Okay, so we have camped. Now to leave. Oh, that's probably why he's in green, because he's not a current active party member. I presume we just go through this door, do we? Apparently not. What's this? Oh, hello. We've got some stuff here. Mask of the Shapeshifter. The magic of this was Fane's thing in DOS 2. He could change his outward appearance between races by doing this. The magic of this mask comes from its gory provenance and makes it perfect for the discerning actor, sleuth, or person with a mirror and time to kill. Shapeshift. Interesting. This chest bears the faint likeness of 6 noble figures from a far-off, near-mythical land. The lip of the pack is stitched with the likeness of a helmeted warrior, their eyes sheltered. Something protrudes from the helm like a strange floppy arrow. Okay. Drake General Die. So we can change the colours of stuff. And some camp supplies. I guess we'll take all that. Let's probably push my weight limit way up. What's in this then? Some potions. Sun Devil Pilot. Okay, so let's all the food. Let's just keep in camp then. Various potions. Let's just put it in my main pack so I know where it is. We've got a Cape of the Red... Oh, this is all DOS 2 stuff. Okay, so we've got Cape of the Red Prince. That might be fun to wear. Equip. Ah. Loot of the Merryweather Bard. I'm not proficient with this. I do have a slot for it. Oh, it's going to sit on my back, is it? Oh, we can hide it. Bicorn of the Sea Beast. And a Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. So this is an actual weapons. I mean, it doesn't do much damage. Can be thrown though. Oh, I can have it offhand. Okay, well we'll do that for now. Maybe I'll put the hat on though. Oh, that's quite natty, isn't it? We'll keep that on for now. Got the floppy hat there. So those things, I can probably just drop these now, can't I? And as for this... I want to put it on myself? Maybe I do. But I will hide it. But it's given us quite an interesting ability, so... Can actually play that now. So there's the shapeshift. Might give that a go, actually. If we can wear the hat. Maybe Shadowheart will look quite natty in the hat. Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. Where have I gone?
Stop me yet.
Interesting, I wasn't expecting any of that. I guess that's for having... I'm going to assume that's for buying the early access. Do I exit via here? This training dummy. Okay, maybe I just leave camp. There we go. Okay, so that's where we were. So we've entered this dank crypt area, and I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. We'll explore this more fully when we return next time. So I'm just going to say thanks very much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you've enjoyed it. Got a little adventuring party going on now, which is kind of cool. And yeah, when we come back, we'll have a proper explore of this tomb. I'm sure there's lots of fun and interesting stuff in it. If you did enjoy this video, as I hope that you did, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic, as would leave me a comment, because it's always great to hear what you guys are thinking about the games that I'm playing. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do so. So thanks very much one last time, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.